Hello everybody and welcome back to Sunshine Islands. I spoke too soon from the last video. I said I would be back only if I started to get sunstones or I ran into anything really exciting. So I went out to try and give out all my gifts and I started getting sunstones like crazy. So we are just going to go and pick up a few sunstones from some people today, since I don't want to miss out on that. Now that I have more inventory space, I'm also going to be carrying around more gifts, because I have the space to carry them now. So I'll carry more than just 2 pieces of pet food for both Mirabelle and Julia, I guess, as well as for Vaughn when he comes to town. If we give Mirabelle a gift, she's going to give us a sunstone, which is just dandy. I'm also going to be able to get one from Elliot, who just so happens to be right here in front of me, which is just oh so convenient. I found this the other day. I heard you were looking for these. Please take it. Got ourselves another one. But wait, there's more! Julia will also give us a sunstone if I talk to her. So I would say that 3 in a row isn't too bad. Thank you again for all your presents. I happened upon this the other day. I heard you were looking for these. Here you go. Excellent. Thank you. Alright. So we will still want to make friends with these guys. Especially Julia, of course. But as well as Elliot, because he'll give us another sunstone for becoming his friend. And the same goes for Mirabelle. Luckily, all of these guys are really easy to get gifts for, so I'm not too worried about that. I'll just keep giving them gifts and see what happens. And I'll just keep giving gifts to characters when they're available. Some characters have harder gifts than others, so I don't let myself stress out about it too much. We just need to keep track of who we've gotten stones from and who we haven't, sort of thing. I recently discovered that Pierre likes bamboo shoots just like Elliot does, so I can kind of split bamboo shoots between the 2 of them as they keep popping up for me in spring. Pierre also likes chocolate, and I suppose I could go and just buy him chocolate and feed him chocolate, but that is a little bit expensive over time if I just keep buying it for him, so I'll keep using bamboo shoots for now until I run out. And I'm not having much luck with picking up anything that's useful out here. I've run out of flowers completely. And because I have so many characters that like flowers, that's probably the reason for it, but that means I kind of have to pick and choose who I'm going to give flowers to and who I'm not. I've been giving Eliza gifts for a little while. I wonder if I gave her one if she'd have a sunstone for me. It's too early yet for Lana and Sabrina. I know that I haven't given them quite enough gifts, but we'll try Eliza here and see if we get anywhere. Nope, unfortunately not. Well, you know what? That's okay. Still working on it. And while I'm here, I better say hi to Sabrina and Lana and Regis as well. And I guess I should always eat something too, because I'm getting hungry. So I'll eat a sandwich, and then if I'm still struggling with my fullness meter, I'll just eat a couple of herbs. I don't want to spend too much money on food. We're still at the point in the game where we don't want to just kind of spend money recklessly. And last but not least, I'll say hello to Regis. I also have to remember to talk to Kurt, the boat captain, because he's another one that's really easy to befriend, but if I'm not traveling anywhere on the boat, I often forget to talk to him, which I guess is kind of crappy that he kind of gets forgotten about. But because there's so few islands for me to go to right now, I don't have a lot of reason to speak to him at the moment. I already spoke to Taro and I got my weather prediction, and it's going to rain tomorrow. So I'm going to hold off on planting a whole lot. I might plant some potatoes just because they take longer to grow. But I'm not going to plant any turnips simply because if they get too much water, they'll die, especially because turnips grow so incredibly quickly. So I think what I'll do is I will buy all my seeds, but I'll only plant a few of them. I'll plant one plot of potato seeds today, and I'll hold off and wait until tomorrow to plant the other one. Because if I get 3 days of rain, for example, it's very, very likely that my crops would all be too overwatered and die, which I don't want, obviously. So I do want to just make sure that I'm being careful. So I'll probably dedicate this row to potatoes, sorry, and I'll dedicate this bottom row here to turnips. So because this turnip plant here reached this stage on this day and it's only just now getting its first bit of water, it should be fine. It's going to get more water tomorrow, but as long as it doesn't rain for a third day in a row, it should be fine. And even though there's not a lot to do, it's still nice to have days like this because it allows you to save your stamina and your fullness and just kind of get caught up on that if you've been falling behind and working really, really hard. So I'll go ahead and chop down a couple of branches, but again, there's not much that's really popped up, and I'm not able to take care of the stumps or the large boulders as of right now, so I'm just sort of stuck with those. There's not a whole lot that I can do. Just go ahead and sort my bag a little bit here. Sell some things that I no longer need. And I don't have much else to say in this video, so what I can do is just take a quick peek at my statistics, because we haven't done that really for a little while. So we've got 10 sunstones total. We only need 2 more if we want to raise one of our larger islands. We're still floating at a pretty decent amount of cash, even after buying the rucksack upgrade, which is awesome. 84 pieces of lumber, and you can see most days I've been doing not so bad. Most of these days I've got profit, and I've only spent a little bit on each day. I bought the rucksack, for example, on the 14th yesterday. Spent a lot of money on seeds today, but I almost made it all back. And we are still definitely in the plus on our overall budget sheet for the month, which is nice. We've already shipped 36 turnips, which is impressive in the 2 weeks that we've been playing. And 18 potatoes as well. And then checking in on our friendship levels. We haven't done anything too crazy as of yet. Everyone still has 1 heart, just because it's way too soon. The gaps in the amount of friendship that you need to increase your heart levels gets to be more and more the higher up you get in heart level. So once we get gifts that we know that they're going to really like, and things that are easier for us to get, then it'll be much easier for us. So why don't I go see if there's some more things that I can do tomorrow to sort of just pat this video and make it a little bit longer. I'm pretty satisfied that I've done everything I wanted to do today. It's a little early, but I'm gonna go to bed anyways because there's not much to do. And you can see here that it's not just drizzling, but it's pouring rain outside. It's raining really, really heavily. So all of these crops are gonna get 2 points of rain, I do believe. And if we go talk to Taro, he'll be able to tell us if we can expect a 3rd day of rain, which I hope that we won't, because I'll be in trouble with those turnips if it is. I'm just gonna pick up some gifts before I go and do my socializing so that I have gifts to bring to people, seeing as how I don't have a lot in my bag right now. If I can just get 2 more sunstones, we can go raise one of the islands, which would be so awesome, but I think I just have to be patient and wait probably a couple of more days. Because the game has given me nothing. I'm not getting any herbs or flowers or really much of anything. I'm getting a lot of weeds. But I'll still do my rounds, I'll still talk to everybody. And I'll go give out a few gifts. I won't make you guys watch me talk to literally every single villager, because that is gonna get real old real fast. Probably what I'll do once I finish up on this island here, after I talk to Sabrina, is I'll probably go to Taro's and get my weather prediction, and then go back to my house and finish the rest of my gift giving off screen. Because I don't imagine I'm going to be able to get any more gifts currently. I just don't have enough gifts to go around to give to people. My next bet is going to be either Eliza, Lana, or Sabrina handing over a sunstone, but because it could be either one of them, I'm not too worried about it right now. I'll just wait until I have more flowers and hopefully give them all out in bulk. So thankfully it's going to be sunny tomorrow. Whew! Awesome. That actually probably means that I can go ahead and plant the rest of my stuff today, because it means that they'll get some free water and then they'll get a lot of sun tomorrow to sort of balance it out. I lied. I'll go ahead and give Pierre a bamboo shoot. And then I'll go back to my farm. So I'll do the rest of my gift giving off screen. But I will go ahead and plant some stuff, because if they get equal amounts of water today with sun tomorrow, then I'll be good to go on the next day, whether they have sun or water. That'll all be sort of evened out and I could keep better track of it. And I'm not going to go too crazy. I'm only going to have a max of 4 at one time, I think. Just because I'm only able to water 1 square at a time right now, and it's gonna drain my energy way too fast if I have to water like 5 or 6 or 7 squares worth of land. I don't think I have anything for Chen for his birthday tomorrow, which is too bad, but that's something I'll have to figure out on my own. As always, I will just play until I find something important that comes up, and I will let everybody know when that happens. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope that I will see you next time.